Hello, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sharon. Coming to talk to y'all, see how everything is going. I hope you guys had a great Resurrection Sunday. I did. I had a great time on Sunday. A great time this past couple of days. The weather has been nice, everything has been great. So, hope you guys had a great weekend and enjoyed the weather that we had here in Georgia. So, I wanted to holler at you guys and talk about couples and when they're going through a trying time. So basically what I mean is for me right now, as you guys have heard me talk about my mom, and she's sick and having to, just kind of take care of her and kind of watch out for her, watch over her, help her do normal day-to-day stuff that she used to be able to do but cannot do. Simple stuff like being able to go to the restroom on her own. And it's no problem. I don't mind it because my mother, I love her. So I want to be there for her. But I want to talk about how it could strain a relationship. Me and my husband, I love him so much. Our relationship is awesome. And this is spring break for him, right? So I would try my best during his days off or during vacation to try, we would try to plan a trip to go somewhere, try to, enjoy those days off. And this time we could not because I had to take care of my mom. I'm having to take care of my mom. And although he has not expressed the fact that he's upset about it, he has not complained. He just was like, babe, you gotta take care of your mom. But I wanted to talk about this and bring it to the forefront because a lot of couples are going through certain things that they naturally don't have control over. I don't have control over the fact that my mom is not feeling well and she needs help. But there are some sacrifices that come with certain situations in your relationship that you cannot help. And when I say sacrifice, like for example, my husband had to sacrifice his week off of wanting to go somewhere to stay at home. Now, granted, we have done a lot of things, so that we can enjoy this time off, like spending time with our friends, cooking out at home. We love crabs, so we was able to go get us some crabs, just doing things at home because it's just like a staycation, right? How we talk about staycations, like if you can't afford to go on the trip or if you just don't have the time to go, then you make it at home. So we've made this break our staycation, so to speak. So we have been able to enjoy each other without being able to go to the beach, like go to Florida, go up north, maybe visit some family members. We just we wasn't able to go anywhere. But that's cool because me and him was able to do it here. And you have to have that kind of relationship to where you can understand if that spouse is going through something like taking care of their parent, or maybe you've gotten sick, or maybe the finances aren't all that good. There's a lot of reasons why when you want to do certain things, you cannot. And in a relationship or in a marriage, you both have to have an understanding that, okay, we can't do this right now, but our time will come, or we're going to make the best out of it. And that's what we have done. We have made the best out of this situation. So my message to every married couple, every relationship, if you're just dating or whatever it is, be understanding of each other. Be understanding that they may not be able or always able to do the things that you want to do. I wanted nothing more in this world for me and my husband to plan a trip and go see the beach, but unfortunately, I could not do that. And it's not a bad thing, I have to take care of my mom. Just like if the shoe was on the other foot and he had to take care of his mom, I would be there for him and say, hey, look, if we got to stay home, that's cool. We'll make it work. And that's what we've been doing. But you have to be understanding in a relationship. And you have to be willing to make certain sacrifices that you necessarily wouldn't like to take. But to make sacrifices, that means you're being understanding. And then when you don't get what you want, don't be upset. Don't act like a child. Just work it out. Find a better substitute to doing the things that you can't do and find something to replace it. you know. So just, just be understanding your relationship. Husbands, support your wives, love your wives. Women, respect your man, support him in any and everything he's going through. Because relationships are going to have trying times. You're going to have some hard times in these relationships. And for you single people that might be, watching this or listening to this, marriage ain't always what it seems. It's a work. It's a job. You have to work on it. You have to work on each other. And you have to work on yourself individually. It's not always him, or her, but you have to work on yourself. Continue to pray for yourself, pray for your spouse, continue to be better, continue to love them, to meet their needs or whatever it is that they're going through. Try to be there for them, and most of all, listen. Make sure you're listening and not over speaking, over talking. But whatever it is that your relationship may or may not be going through, be understanding, be respectful, talk about it, communicate a lot. Communication is always the key in your relationship. Communicate. And once you communicate, you kind of get an understanding, So me not being able to take my husband on the trip for his week was hard, but him and I communicated so much about it, and he was understanding, and he made me feel okay, because I felt really bad. I felt somewhat guilty, but talking with him over and over again about it, we talked about it all week before spring break, and he made me feel so much better. And I thank God for him, and I thank God that he is the man that he is. And we've been having a great time, so far. Today is Monday, and I usually work Sundays and Mondays, but I took time off, y'all. And that's sometimes what you have to do is step away from your job, step away from everybody else, and give your spouse the time. Give them their time. I understand we all have to work. I understand we have kids. Life can be busy, but make time. Make time for each other, because at the end of the day, my husband's all I got. At the end of the day, I'm all he has. When we sit down at night and have pillow talk, it's important we communicate how we feel and everything. So, y'all be understanding, be supportive. If you don't get the things you don't want right now, it may come. It may not be the time, but, be patient and understand your spouse. Listen to them, communicate, and then love them in a way that they want to be loved. And women, let's respect our men, and men, let's love on your wives. Okay, I thank you guys so much for tuning in to It's Your Girl Sharon. I'm always here to encourage, inspire, and motivate, and this also encourages and inspires and motivate me. So please, send your comments. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know some of the great things you've done so far on your spring break, or where you're going on your spring break. But whatever it is, make it great. Be blessed. Love you all. It's your girl Sharon.